A few days ago, someone asked me a very normal question. What kind of TV do you have in your bedroom? And what about the living room? What kind of TV you have there? And I said, actually, I don't have a TV in my house. I don't have it. They looked at me like I said something absolutely crazy. They asked like, are you serious? Is it because you don't want to spend money? You know, you can get a TV for like $100-$200, right? Like it's, if you want a basic level of TV, $100-$200 and you can have a TV. How is it you don't have it? And I said, it's not about the money. I just don't feel the need to have one. I just don't feel the need to have one, and that made me think in a way. I realized this is not something new for me. It's not something new for me not having a TV in the house. Even when I was in my school, TV was not a huge deal at the time. Even at least in my house, we didn't have. For a long time, we didn't have 10th standard. No, during the exams, we used to cut down like 12th standard. Absolute no. Engineering, when we have exams coming up for last 1 or 2 months, like we call that preparatory leave, no TV. I used to cut down my TV connection. MBA, even during that, the exam time, I used to cut down, and so on, during certification exams. Like anytime I had exams, the first thing I used to do was cut the cable connection. Cut the cable connection. No TV for 1 or 2 months. Just focus on the thing that we have. Not because TV is bad, but because I knew it distracted me. Back then, we didn't even have the smartphones. No smartphones at the time, right? So TV was the biggest distraction at the time. Later, when I came to the United States and did my master's degrees, I still didn't feel the need to buy a TV. So even when I was doing my first master's here, MS, I didn't have a TV. Even during my second master's, I didn't have a TV. That helped me kind of remove the distractions that I had. Yes, people around me had TVs. Yes, sometimes I watched something with them. But like OTT platforms, Apple TV, YouTube, all that. But once I started living on my own, I never bought one. I never felt the need to one. And honestly, I never missed it. Even now, I don't miss it, not having a TV. Today, I see people with TVs everywhere. Like, the kind of people I meet who are, sometimes millionaires and billionaires. I have seen others as well, my colleagues and other people. They have TVs like in the living room, in the bedrooms, sometimes even in the bathroom. I'm like, why do you have a TV in the bathroom? They are like, yeah, we want to have a bubble bath. We, want to have a TV when we are doing a bubble bath, quiet, and watch some quiet show during that time. I'm not judging that. If that helps, anyone relax, that's fine. But for me, it just felt too much noise. TV everywhere in the house. Now people ask me something else, like, how are you still studying? Like at my age now, like how are you still studying? How are you still doing certifications now? Like it's been long back that you can do, now it's so tough. How do you still find time to learn new things? And I think this is one small reason. I never thought about it, but this is one small reason that has been with me for the longest of time from my childhood. I don't have a TV constantly pulling my attention. That doesn't mean I don't watch anything. No, I'm not saying that. I still use my phone. I still use my laptop. Those are the distractions too. Social media is the biggest distraction these days, but not having a TV reduces one big automatic habit. I feel that has helped me. You don't just switch it on and keep watching for hours, right? Especially now, when these days when everyone says it's harder to study in your 30s or 40s, and I understand that. When it is 20s, it's much easier. When it is 30s, it's little more challenging, but it's still difficult. In 40s, it's more difficult. It's so many things that are in your mind with this one more distraction, and it's harder. I understand it is harder, but distractions have also increased a lot now. So even if you are in 20s and 30s, the distractions are more now than the way those were present when we were in our 20s and 30s. So for me, for not having a television and a TV wasn't about discipline or motivation. It was not for that. It was just a choice that made my life a little quieter. That's it. I mean, just, less of noise. If you have a TV and it works for you, I mean, that's great. I'm not saying no, I'm just trying to share what worked for me. But if you feel distracted all the time, if that is a feeling you get, maybe try removing one thing. Just try removing one thing. You will be extremely surprised. You will be extremely, extremely surprised how much time you suddenly get back just by removing that one thing. For me, it was television. From my childhood, I remember doing that, and it has helped me and it is helping me in my age. It can be something else for you.